pet grooming that comes to us from furMe. This is a 5-in-1 professional grooming set, and the best part about it is that because it has this vacuum attached, you don't even have to worry about fur and fluff going everywhere because it's containing the mess for you. It is effective, it is efficient, it's whisper quiet, and it will work for a variety of pets and hair types. If you were shopping at another store, you could spend $249.99. Our sale price right now is $164.98. It's an $85 price difference, and this is customer top rated. So your fellow pet lovers are getting it home, loving it, going to QVC.com and telling everyone else all about it. I love that one of the reviews says, one of the best products I have bought in the 30 years with QVC. That is saying a lot. So you will get your little travel pouch here to keep all of your attachments in. You get all of the attachments that you see in front of me, which includes your de-shedding brush, your air clipper, electronic clippers, grooming brush, cleaning brush, crevice cleaning nozzle, your air clipper suction extender, and then you're also getting different sizes of those air clipper guards. In addition to that, you get the container, so this is where all the fur will be housed, and the device itself. Kylie Watts is here. She is one of our home innovation and solution experts. Kylie, it's great to see you.
It's great to be here, and we've got Honeydew and Kim as well joining us.
Hi.
So special model to show the furMe. And you know, this is something, Vanessa, I mean, that review says it all. One of the best items they've ever purchased
in
from
30
QVC
years.
In 30 years. If you have pets at home, you absolutely need this. And if they shed, whether they need to be clipped, and even if you have furry husbands too, you can actually use the clippers on the men as well.
Not furry husbands.
But it's so great because it weighs about 5 pounds. All your tools will live on board right here. You've got a nice long hose, and as Vanessa said, this is whisper quiet. So unlike a big traditional vacuum, when you turn this on, it's about 42 decibels, about half the sound of it too. And I'm going to use the de-shedding tool on it right now, which is a great tool this time of year because if you have pets, you know they're shedding like crazy, and this self-cleans. So definitely watch out for this. So all we're going to do on little Honeydew is take short little strokes, and what the furMe's doing, it's constantly suctioning, so any loose fur it's going to easily grab. But in just a few strokes, you can see all of that ready to shed fur, that dander, everything that's inside of here. And when we hit the self-cleaning tool, watch how all that fur just pulled inside. So now we have a clean tool. You never get the mess.
And
so
now you can see it kind of swirling around in there.
Exactly. So it gathers it all up in here. So instead of having this all over your house and all over yourself, now that tool easily grabs it. And watch what I do. I'll turn it to the side. I hit this, and all that fur goes. It's absolutely amazing.
Now, I don't have pets. I never had a pet. Yeah. Well, a fish. It didn't last very long.
Yeah, you don't groom a fish.
Right, you don't groom a fish. But I would imagine that usually when you're grooming, it's a little bit messy. It's a little loud, and maybe like your pet, like Honeydew, isn't really enjoying it as much as this.
And what's crazy is Honeydew's not my dog, but you can see Honeydew does not realize he's actually getting groomed. He's having a great experience. He's just hanging out. And so that's just one tool. And I'll want to hop over there and we'll show you the clippers as well.
And by the way, look at all of that fur that's in there.
I know.
And none of it's on Kylie.
Nope.
None of it's on the carpet. It's not on the couch. It's all in that container. So you don't have that big cleanup either after you're done grooming.
Exactly, exactly. So you get so many different things, which is amazing. So the air clippers, these are awesome because I never clipped a dog prior to using the furMe, but it's great because what happens with these is these are actually a ceramic blade. So a lot of clippers are metal on metal, steel on steel, so they get hot. These are ceramic, so you're not gonna have that. And when you wanna turn your furMe on, it's super easy, Vanessa. There's literally controls on the top. So you've got your control, you'll see it'll go to 1, but we can change the speed too. So you can go from 1 to 2 to 3. So no matter what power you need, it's there. And then watch as we use the air clippers. Instead of that fur flying everywhere, what happens is it collects inside, so it's constantly suctioning. So look at all that fur, how it easily just glides right through, but check out the canister. Inside, that's where all of that fur is going, so it's constantly suctioning. So I'll do that while you're watching it.
Look at it.
Look at how all of that hair is flying inside of here. And you've got multiple lengths, which is cool, and you even have tools to clean your house too, which is great.
I mean, this is really like everything that you need, and you don't have to make an appointment. You don't have to drive to go to the groomer.
Right.
You can do it yourself, and maybe your pet just doesn't really like being around other people grooming them. You don't have to worry about that. They like you. And now you're doing it. And you get all these tools as well.
You do. So the first one right there is that de-shedding tool that we showed you with Honeydew. That is perfect for any pet that sheds. if you don't have a pet that sheds, we're giving you a great pin brush, but also great for pets that shed too. It's really soft and gentle on their skin. It's like getting a massage. There's your air clippers too. You're getting that upholstery tool. So if you have a little messy house and you want to grab this instead of your big upright because it's only 5 pounds, you can vacuum with this as well. And that great crevice tool, so awesome for in those small areas. Little bag to carry everything with, and then all the different clipper attachments. So whether you have to do their coat, maybe it's just underneath their paws, furMe's got you covered with everything that you need. Plus, this is the biggest capacity one that they offer. 2 liters inside of here, and when you want to empty it, little button that releases, it just pulls off like a regular vacuum. You would just hit this button right here, all that fur goes in the trash, and you have dual filters in here, washable and reusable, so no cost of ownership whatsoever.
So just clean the filter every now and then and good to go?
Exactly.
You really cannot beat this deal, especially with a sale price. So at retail, you could spend $249.99. Our price right now is under $165. It's an $85 price difference if you're shopping with us now. M96710 is your item number. And if you ever have any doubts when you're shopping here at QVC, when you see that something is customer top rated, that's a good place to start, because everyone who's gotten it home, they go and they write a review and they give it a great review, and everyone says this is easy to use.
It's so easy, and that's the thing. I had never groomed a pet before using furMe. I'd brush them, but you know what, with brushing, that fur goes everywhere. It gets all over you, it goes all over the house, and no matter what length of coat you have, any pet that sheds, you can use this on. Even cats, this is great for cats. And because it's so quiet, it's really gentle on the animal too, so it's a great bonding session. So little honeydews right here. I'm just gonna take little short strokes, and what this is doing, because it's a de-shedding tool, is coaxing out that ready to shed fur that we know is happening right now, all that undercoat, helping to get that dander. And check out all the fur we just grabbed off a honeydew in a couple passes. I'm gonna hit the self-cleaning part. Watch how it flies inside. So you never have to touch that mess. And it's gathering all inside of that great 2 liter. And you can even see, I've got this right by him. He's not my dog. This is the first time I've ever met him. And he's having a great time just hanging out here at QVC getting groomed.
He's not bothered at all. Like, not even an inkling of what's going on. Like, I'm just kind of hanging out. And that's what everyone says in the reviews. Their pets love it. They love it because it's easy to use. They're reducing the shedding, and it's mess-free because everything is contained in the furMe.
Right, and Kim, our trainer here, uses this all the time. And I just want to point out Honeydew's little feet too, because she uses the clippers to groom his feet.
Oh, really?
His little paws are perfectly groomed on here. And what did you say? You use this multiple times a week, right? Yeah, like totally loves it. Once your pets get used to it, and that takes like a second. Literally all I did when I got it home was I used the tool without the vacuum on my dog, and then just brush them with it. And they're like, oh, okay, this feels really good. And then turn the vacuum on, and again, it's whisper quiet on that first setting. It's only 42 decibels, which is about half the sound of a regular traditional vacuum. So pets that are scared, not scared with this. And then look at all that fur. One touch, in it goes. Super easy to use, but all that fur stays in the furMe instead of all over you and your furniture.
As relaxed as Honeydew looks, I wish I had some fur now. I'm like, I kind of want to get furMe.
Well, again, take this home, use it on the husband.
Call us to place your order, 800-500-7590. Kylie, Kim, and Honeydew, thank you guys.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Coming up a little bit later on in the show,